Welcome to the longest running quiz show in the area. Categories. High school students compete to answer questions on topics from art to science, history to current events. And now, here's your categories host, John Bartell.
Hey, welcome to Categories and our first match of the 2012-2013 category season. And we're bringing a whopper right from the beginning as the Shawnee Mission Northwest Cougars are taking on the Shawnee Mission North Indians. And let's go ahead and meet our contestants first from Northwest.
I'm Avery, and I'm a junior.
I'm Alex, and I'm a senior.
I'm Tyler, and I'm a junior.
I'm Phil, and I'm a junior.
I'm Anthony, and I'm a sophomore.
And our contestants from Shawnee Mission North.
I'm Goldia, and I'm a junior.
I'm Tristan, and I'm a senior.
I'm Steven, and I'm a senior as well.
I'm Kylene, and I'm a senior.
I'm Catherine, and I'm a senior.
Fantastic. Welcome, everybody. Here on Categories in the first round, a question is asked to a team. They have a chance to respond. If they respond incorrectly and do not receive a point, the other team does get a chance to steal. We did a coin toss before we started taping. It was won by Shawnee Mission North. So Indians, here is the first category. It is U.S. history, specifically manufacturing. What American businessman patented a method for making processed cheese with individually wrapped slices? Cougars, chance to steal this U.S. history manufacturing question. What American businessman patented a method for making processed cheese with individually wrapped slices? Alex.
Samuel Kraft.
It is Kraft. Very good. You do get the next category. It is U.S. government. In addition to cruel and unusual punishment, 2 excessive items are prohibited by the 8th Amendment. Name either one of them. Alex.
Unlawful imprisonment or imprisonment without a reason.
Cannot accept that. Sorry. Indians, your chance to steal this U.S. government category. In addition to cruel and unusual punishment, 2 excessive items are also prohibited by the 8th Amendment. Name either one of them. Time on that. We're looking for fines or bail. Fines or bail cannot be in excess. Indians, you do get the next category. It is science medicine. Athletes use which type of steroid to bulk up muscles, risk damaging the adrenal glands and liver? Goldia?
Anabolic.
Anabolic is correct. Northwest, literature is your category. Nathaniel Hawthorne's masterpiece centers around an adulteress. Give me the title.
The Scarlet Letter.
Phil, it is The Scarlet Letter. Make sure you're called on before you answer, though. Indians, back to you. It is music, specifically instruments. Which instrument is needed to play Bach's Italian Concerto? Time. Cougars, you have a chance to steal this music instruments category. Which instrument is... Alex.
A harpsichord.
Harpsichord is correct. Cougars, you do get the next category. It is history philosophers. This starts off with a quote. I know nothing except the fact of my ignorance. Was a tenet proffered by which Greek philosopher? Alex?
Socrates.
Socrates is correct. Indians, you have the next category. It is vocabulary. Starts off with a definition. It is much used in conversation and colloquial expression. It is a vernacular speech not accepted as suitable for formal language. The general name for such language is what? Tristan.
Slang.
Slang is correct. Cougars, math terminology is your category. 2 binomials of the form x minus y and x plus y are said to be of what of each other? Phil.
Difference of squares.
Cannot accept difference of squares. North, your chance to steal this math terminology category. 2 binomials of the form x minus y and x plus y are said to be what of each other? Tristan.
Conjugates.
Conjugates is correct. Indians, next category belongs to you. It is U.S. Geography, Wildlife. Although American alligators are found throughout the southern United States, what is the only U.S. state to which the American crocodile is native? Tristan?
Florida.
It is Florida. With that correct answer, you've tied up the score. Cougars, you have the next category. It is current events. George McGovern, who ran against Richard Nixon in 1972, died at the age of 90. What state did McGovern represent in the U.S. Senate? Alex?
Wisconsin.
It is not Wisconsin. Indians, chance to steal this current events category. George McGovern, who ran against Richard Nixon in 1972, died recently at the age 90. What state did McGovern represent in the U.S. Senate? Time on that. South Dakota. South Dakota. Great places, great faces. Shawnee Mission North, you have the next category. It is sports. This injury is known among carpenters caused by the constant impact of hammering. It's most commonly associated with a popular racket game. What's it called? Tristan.
Tennis elbow.
Tennis elbow, correct. Cougars, Geography, Islands is your category. Name the country that claims to own the Pitcairn Island. Alex.
Argentina.
It is not Argentina. North, you have a chance to steal this Geography Islands category. Name the country that claims to own Pitcairn Island. Tristan.
The United Kingdom.
It is the United Kingdom. North, you have the next category. It is general knowledge. Only 2 organizations have won the Nobel Peace Prize more than once. Name either one of them. Time on that. Cougars, chance to steal this general knowledge category. Only 2 organizations have won the Nobel Peace Prize more than once. Name either one of them. Avery.
UNICEF.
Cannot accept UNICEF. I'm sorry. The answers we're looking for is the United Nations Office of the High Commissioner for Refugees or the Red Cross would have been acceptable. Cougars, you do get the next category. It is science, chemistry. Which chemical element has the atomic number 94? Avery.
Uranium.
It is not uranium. North, chance to steal this science chemistry question. Which chemical element has the atomic number 94? Tristan.
Plutonium.
It is plutonium. Indians, you do get the next category. It is U.S. history. Britain and the United States nearly came to war over the Oregon Territory in the 1840s, but only after cooperating in forcing 2 other colonial powers out. Name these 2 nations with the long-standing claims to that territory. Tristan?
Russia and France.
It is not Russia and France. Cougars, chance to steal this U.S. history category. Britain and the United States nearly came to war over the Oregon Territory in the 1840s, but only after cooperating in forcing 2 other colonial powers out. Name these 2 nations with long-standing claims to that territory. Alex.
France and Spain.
Sorry, that is also incorrect. Combine the 2, it's Russia and Spain. Russia and Spain is the correct answer. Cougars, you do have the next category. It is fine arts theater. In 1955, Burl Ives originated which role in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof? North, chance to steal this fine arts theater category. In 1955, Burl Ives originated which role in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof? Time on that one. The answer was Big Daddy. Big Daddy. Shawnee Mission North, you have the next category. It is world languages. At last count, there were less than 100,000 people left in Scotland who spoke which ancient tongue? Tristan.
Gaelic.
It is Gaelic. You are correct. Cougars, world geography is your category. What Middle Eastern city's name means house of bread? Alex.
Constantinople.
It is not Constantinople. Indians, chance to steal this world geography category. What Middle Eastern city's name means house of bread? Correct answer on that is Bethlehem. Bethlehem. Shawnee Mission North, you get the next category. It's another sports question. What sports playing unit usually consists of 2 defensemen, 3 forwards, and 1 goalkeeper? Tristan.
Soccer team.
It is not soccer. Cougars, chance to steal this sports category. What sports playing unit? Avery.
Hockey.
It is hockey. Cougars, you do get the next category. Economics is the category. What is the gauge that the Bureau of Labor Statistics uses to track the rate of inflation? It's the composite of the prices of many different items. Avery.
What's the consumer price index?
That is what we're looking for. Very good. Shawnee Mission North, you have the next category, general knowledge. What articles of men's clothing is distinctive to the gala costume of both Greece and Scotland? Goldia?
Kilt.
It is a kilt. Very good. Cougars, world geography is your category. The Crimea is a peninsula in the Ukraine that extends into what sea? Alex.
The Black Sea.
The Black Sea is correct. Shawnee Mission North, fine arts, painting is your category. Vincent van Gogh's favorite color dominates many of his landscapes. What color is it? Tristan?
Blue.
It is not blue. Cougars, chance to steal this fine arts painting category. Vincent van Gogh's favorite color dominates many of his landscapes. What color is it? Alex?
Yellow.
It is yellow. Cougars, you do get the next category, and it's Shakespeare. The ships of Antonio were delayed by contrary winds, and consequently, he was unable to repay a debt to whom? Alex?
The Merchant of Venice.
Sorry, cannot accept that. Indians, your chance to steal the Shakespeare category. The ships of Antonio were delayed by contrary winds, and consequently, he was unable to repay the debt to whom? Tristan.
Shylock.
Shylock. We're specifically looking for the character's name. Indians, you do get the next category. It is science, geology. Quartz is usually clear as ice. We will finish this question. Science, geology is the category again, Indians. Quartz is usually clear as ice. Traces of titanium transform into rose quartz. Small amounts of iron give it a purple hue, turning it into what semi-precious gem? Tristan.
Amethyst.
Amethyst is correct. And with that correct response, you've opened up a 3-point lead going into halftime. Right now we have the score Shawnee Mission North 11, Shawnee Mission Northwest 8. At this time in our program, we will go to a member of each team for a campus update. And we will first be going to Shawnee Mission Northwest and Alex. Alex, what is happening with the Cougars?
Well, recently both our boys cross-country team and our girls cross-country team qualified at the regional meet to go run at state. Right now, actually, our boys soccer team is playing Wyandotte for the regional competition. Our school thespian troupe is putting on a production of Thoroughly Modern Millie from November 1st through the 3rd. And this Friday, our Marching Cougar Pride is going to be performing their light show. And they also received a superior rating at the KU Marching Festival the other weekend.
Fantastic. So what is the light show?
The light show, it's pretty much where they put up a whole bunch of glow sticks all over their uniforms and all over their instruments, and they do a marching band performance on the field. It's really awesome.
And they turn out the stadium lights? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it's like a marching band rave?
Yeah.
A little bit. All right. And let's go to Shawnee Mission North. And Goldia, you are doing the campus update for the Indians. So let's hear what's going on with the campus over on Johnson Drive.
Well, with our cross-country team, our boys and 2 of our girls just qualified at regionals for state. And it's the biggest team going in more than 20 years, so it's pretty big. And Legally Blonde the musical is going to be happening next week on November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And that's pretty exciting. And we have a blood drive on November 2nd that we are hosting.
Awesome. Good stuff. So you guys are doing it all over there. Fantastic. All right, as we head into the second round here on categories, it is the lightning round. We will place the question on the floor for either team to answer. If the team responds correctly, they earn a point. If they respond incorrectly, the other team does get a chance to steal. So here we go, both teams. Identify the synonym for aboriginal and ending with the suffix IVE. Tristan.
Native.
Native is correct. General knowledge for both teams. Fairly long question, so make sure you pay attention to the details. Most modern sewing machines use 2 sources of thread to form a lock stitch. One source is a spool usually found at the top of the machine. The other is located under the feed plate and is called what? Catherine.
The bobbin.
The bobbin. Very good. Government for both teams. What's the name given to the mayor of a town in the Netherlands, Flanders, Austria, or Germany? Tristan.
Alderman.
Cannot accept alderman, sorry. Cougars, chance to steal this government question. What's the name given to the mayor of a town in the Netherlands, Flanders, Austria, or Germany? It's the Burgomeister. It makes me laugh. All right. Both teams, literature, periodicals specifically is the next category. What magazine, founded in 1821, has Benjamin Franklin been erroneously credited with founding? Avery.
Poor Richard's Almanac.
Cannot accept Poor Richard's Almanac. Shawnee Mission North, chance to steal this literature periodicals question. What magazine, founded in 1821, has Benjamin Franklin been erroneously credited with founding? Tristan.
The Pennsylvania Gazette.
That is also incorrect. Saturday Evening Post is what we were looking for. Saturday Evening Post. Both teams, science processes is the category. How was barley turned into malt? Tristan.
Alcoholic fermentation.
I'm sorry, I cannot accept that. Shawnee Mission Northwest, chance to steal this science processes category. How was barley turned into malt? Alex.
Extraction of sugars and fermentation.
That too is incorrect. It is allowed to germinate, is probably the key here, turning the starches into sugar. We were looking for the key word of germinate or germination. Both teams, fine arts, opera is the category. What opera star's name translates into English as Calm Sunday? It's Placido Domingo. Placido Domingo. Both teams, military history is the category. It's the oldest military force in the United States. It originated in 1636 with the militia of the Massachusetts Bay Colony. Name this force commanded in peacetime by the 50 state governors. Tristan.
The National Guard.
It is the National Guard. Arts, sculpture is the next category. Donatello and Michelangelo are both famous for their statues of David. Identify the medium in which each... Tristan.
Marble.
Sorry, I cannot accept that. Shawnee Mission Northwest, here's the chance to steal this fine arts sculpture category. Donatello and Michelangelo are both famous for their statue of David. Identify the medium in which each of the sculptures was created. Alex.
Bronze.
I'm sorry, I cannot accept that either. I'm looking specifically for Donatello's was in bronze. Michelangelo's was in marble. So I can't give half points out today, fellas. I'm sorry about that. All right, next category for both teams, science, astronomy. We call the group of 7 stars in Ursa Major the Big Dipper. To the British, the same stars are what agricultural implement? Tristan.
The plow.
It is the plow. Very good. Economics for both teams. The surplus of revenue in excess of all costs, including implicit ones, is called what? Tristan?
Profit.
Profit. That is correct. You've opened up a little bit of a lead here, Shawnee Mission North, as the score is 16 to Northwest 8. U.S. geography for both teams. Name the chief seaport on the New Hampshire coast. It is named after Great Britain's chief naval center. It's Portsmouth. Portsmouth. World history for both teams. During what war did Israel acquire the Gaza Strip and the West Bank? Alex.
7-Day War.
I'm sorry, cannot accept that. Indians. Tristan.
6-Day War.
It is the 6-Day War. Current events for both teams. Pope Benedict named 7 new saints, including the first person ever of what background? Tristan.
Native American.
Native American is correct. Both teams, world geography, specifically agriculture, is the category. Which Canadian province has the world's largest wheat field? Alex.
Saskatchewan?
It is not Saskatchewan. Indians, chance to steal this world geography category. Agriculture is the specific category. Which Canadian province has the world's largest wheat field? Tristan.
Ontario.
It is not Ontario. It's Alberta. Alberta. General knowledge for both teams. Where will you find these following Latin phrases? Annuit coeptes, novus ordo seclorum, and e pluribus unum. Tristan.
On U.S. currency.
U.S. currency or on the Great Seal. Either one was acceptable. Sports for both teams. In soccer, what can you do with a direct free kick that you cannot do with an indirect free kick? Tyler. Score a goal is correct. Another U.S. geography category question for both teams. What are the 3 states which have only straight line boundaries? Phil.
Colorado, Wyoming, and Utah.
Those are the 3. Very good. Literature for both teams. Hawthorne, Emerson, Bronson, Thoreau, Alcott. These literary figures all lived at one time. Tristan?
America.
I'm sorry, cannot accept that. Literature is the category. Cougars, chance to steal. Hawthorne, Emerson, Bronson, Thoreau, and Alcott. These literary figures all lived at one time in what Massachusetts city? Phil.
Boston.
Cannot accept Boston. We're looking for Concord. Concord. Military history. Which major military event happened first? There's a list here, so listen to the list. Execution of Joan of Arc, English Civil War, fall of Constantinople, Spanish Armada, or the First Crusade? Alex.
The First Crusade.
First Crusade is correct. Film for both teams. John Travolta starred as a disco dancer in Saturday Night Fever. In which movie did Travolta dance country and western steps? Alex?
Hairspray.
It is not Hairspray. Indians, chance to steal this film category. John Travolta starred as a disco dancer in Saturday Night Fever. In which movie did Travolta dance country and western steps? Tristan?
Oklahoma.
It is not Oklahoma. It's Urban Cowboy. Ask your parents about that one. They might know that one. U.S. geography, flags specifically, flags. Which city displays a monument honoring militiamen of the War of 1812 on its official flag? Phil.
Maryland.
Cannot accept Maryland. Shawnee Mission North, chance to steal this flag category. Which city displays a monument honoring militiamen of the War of 1812 on its official flag? Tristan.
Washington, D.C.
It is not Washington, D.C. Baltimore. You're on the right track. You had to be city, though. Science, species is the next category. What's another name for the cat called wildcat or bobcat? Goldia? Cannot accept cougar. Cougars, you have a chance to steal. The science species category. What's another name for the cat called wildcat or bobcat? Alex?
A lynx.
A lynx is correct. General knowledge for both teams. Wild Bill Hickok was holding his poker hand when he was shot in the back, and since it's been called dead man's hand. Phil?
No. I was going to say dead man's hand.
Oh, all right. North, you have a chance to steal this category. General knowledge, Wild Bill Hickok was holding his poker hand when he was shot in the back, and has since been called dead man's hand. It contains only 2 kinds of cards. What are they? Aces and eights. Aces and eights. Both teams, next category for you is fine arts musicians. All of these musicians made their names as conductors except for one of them. Pick out the one that did not make his name as a conductor. Johann Sebastian Bach, Arturo Toscanini, Sergei Rachmaninoff, Peter Rachmaninoff is correct, Alex. Very good. Save me from doing a couple more names. American history is the next category for both teams. The first representative colonial assembly in America was held in let me start over. The first representative colonial assembly in America was held in the year before the Pilgrims landed. Where was it convened? Tristan.
Jamestown.
It is Jamestown. Literature for both teams. What is the title of the 1848 Thackeray novel which satirizes Tristan?
Vanity Fair.
It is Vanity Fair. General knowledge for both teams. How does electrolysis prevent the growth of unwanted hair? Alex?
It destroys the follicle.
Destroys the follicle. Very good. Current events for both teams. Mitt Romney's remark in last week's debate referring to a binder full of what became Avery?
Women.
Binders full of women. Correct. Good one to end on right there. That does conclude our competition here on the first game of the 2012-2013 season. And Shawnee Mission North comes out on top with a score of 21 to Shawnee Mission Northwest 15. Please join us again right here on Categories as we will bring you the best and brightest minds of high school students throughout the county.